No, it's not that I don't believe the scriptures, the holy scriptures, to be inerrant. To have a certain level of infallibility. And I do believe that they're historically accurate. But I know that the church is very much divided on interpretation of these holy writings, these ancient writings. They're very divided over. I mean, they do. There is some commonality amongst different sects and different different denominations. There is some commonality on straightforward passages, but the ones who passages that talk about they somehow still interpret certain passages that were historical as being yet future. And I'm rereading the Bible, the Hebrew Bible, and I'm seeing it differently than I ever saw it before. I'm not coming at it with a preconceived idea or any prejudices. I'm coming at it from just bare bones. I'm not reading into it. I'm not trying to spiritualize it. I'm not trying to allegorize it. I'm not trying to make something out of it that it's not. I'm just approaching the text just in the way in which it was supposed to be understood. That it was all referring to ancient Israel. Ancient Israel was dealing with people, other nations, other peoples and cultures during their time period in history, which was about 2, 3, 4, and 5,000 years ago. Well, not 5,000 years ago. Abraham, their father, was about 4,000 or so years ago. But Israel, when it became a nation, or when it started to become a nation under Jacob, that's when things started to develop. But after that, they became a nation, and they were always dealing with people around them, other nations, other countries. And the Bible is relevant mainly to the first view, the first interpretation is it's all about ancient Israel. It's not about us. It's about Israel. It's not about, it's not about Russia. It's not about the United States. It's not about Ireland. It's not about England. It's not about France. It's not about Germany. It's about ancient Israel. We're not in it. None of us are. Only it all pertains to the Jewish nation, the Israelites, and people they talk about this thing called replacement theology, where the church has replaced Israel, the Gentile church, the church consisting of Gentiles and other ethnicities, including modern day Hebrews, if there are any. By hereditary traits. If there's any Hebrews left, I'm sure there are, but they're not necessarily classified as Hebrews, or they're. I guess a Hebrew is a descendant of. I believe what is a Hebrew? A descendant of Abraham, I presume. But or maybe it even goes back to before that. But I know Jonah, who was an ancient prophet, the one that got swallowed up by a big fish, because he didn't really want to go and talk to the Assyrians. Supposedly he claimed to be a Hebrew, but it all pertained to him. Yeah, sure. There's some good examples in there. There's examples in every ancient legend, any ancient story, and we can learn from those stories. Whether they be myth, some of it may be mythology or historically accurate. There's some good principles there, but that may have modern application, but not It may not have modern application in every aspect. And see, that's where I differ with a lot of people that I was acquainted with, is because they would take things and try to make them apply to current day culture, and it just doesn't fit. I mean, nobody stones other people. Nobody does no one does animal sacrifices. No one, it's not applicable to burn incense and do Sabbaths and, refrain from certain foods. That has really no application, really. I mean, it did for their time, for those people, but it doesn't necessarily apply to everyone. And yeah, I'm a believer in God. I believe in that there was a designer and a creator who created all life. I mean, look at how complex life is, especially not just on a simple level when you look at things from the outside, but now that we have modern technology and biology, you can see how complex life is. And it's not just a random put together arrangement. It was organized systematically. The way our organs function, all of our nervous systems and respiratory systems, all these systems within one unit, our body, are all working together harmoniously with each other. And that's a delicate balance. And it's like that with the whole planet, all the planets, the universe, the cosmos. It's so delicately balanced and fine-tuned that you have to ask the question, well, that's organization, that's not randomness. That's someone or something or someone or some minds thought of it and built it. They constructed it.